a video after so much time. I just really wanted to apologize for that. Like, school's been fucking me hard, so yeah, I really hope like that when school ends, I can like at least bring you guys at least 3 weekly uploads. Like, you guys really deserve more of my content, and I'm just a freaking little prick that should get raped by Husky. So yeah, today I'm bringing you a FIFA Ultimate Team cheap BPL plus Bundesliga hybrid squad builder. Of course, I said that I will not be doing Ultimate Team, but well, there are some areas of Ultimate Team that I can't cover without getting totally humiliated by FIFA and its handicap. So yeah, in goal we're gonna start with Astro Burger, in my opinion, and he's a really good goalie. He has been playing really awesome for me. He has stopped a lot of sick long shots, and he's just a really well all-round keeper. Maybe his kicking could be improved, but yeah, like Astro Burger is really being an awesome goalkeeper for me, and I would really recommend him. And he's dirt cheap. Like, when I bought him on the first, like, just like, wait, what date is today? What day is wait, sorry, okay, when I bought him 12 days ago, he was for 900 coins, dirt cheap, and I don't think he's like, I don't think he's gonna surpass the 1.5k, so yeah, I really think it's worth it for the price it's going for. Now at left back, we're gonna go with one of the best players in the team, Cesar Azpilicueta. Where can I start with him? Like, he's just a defending machine. Like, he rapes all of the right wingers, or right mids, or right forwards, or whatever that comes at him at him. He just totally destroys him. And when he goes in an attack to give crossers or something like that, he's really been delivering. The only thing I can ask him, if I were to ask him to improve something, it's his shooting when it comes to long shots. Like, when he's close to the goalkeeper, he's actually been really good. Like, maybe he hasn't scored as much. Like, no, he hasn't scored for me, but like, his long shots are horrendous, but like, he's had really decent shots when he's one-on-one against the goalkeeper. Now at left back, we're gonna go with a center back. Sorry, we're gonna go with absolutely the worst player in the team, Zouma. Zouma has costed me a lot of games because even though here it says that he's got medium work rate, he's spent 90% of the time attacking, which really weakens my defense. Like, he's always trying to get a goal, and he always leaves my other center back, Socrates. I just gave his name out. I'm a fucking retard. But yeah, he always leaves Socrates alone, and he always makes Socrates do double work. So yeah, to be honest, Zouma has been a prick for me. To be honest, if I were to change him for someone right now, it would have been Gary Cahill. But compared to Cahill, and when I was gonna buy him, he was dirt cheap. Look, like just 1,000 coins. So yeah, when I bought him, I really thought it was a bargain, but it hasn't really resulted for me right now. He does really good slide tackles. That's the only thing I can give to him. Now at center back, we're gonna go with a man that always has to do double work for his retard partner in center back, Zouma. Like, Socrates is a really good defender. That 86 defending is just fucking awesome. And yeah, he's really been a good center back, and he has really been able to cover both sides of the center back. He's really been able to be he's a great right center back, and when Zouma's trying to be a fucking Lionel Messi or trying to score goals, he has really been covering that left center back spot really good. Now at right back, we're gonna go with Lucas Piszczek. Lucas Piszczek is an amazing right back. Like, okay, Lucas Piszczek is a really good right back. For me, he has been defending really well, although he hasn't been going a lot into attack when I've played with him. I know he's got high work rates, but for me, in my opinion, he hasn't been attacking very much, which I really don't mind because I don't want both of my wing backs to be attacking. But like, he has really been great at defense, and that's the only thing I want from him. So the only thing I want from him has been really doing it well. Of course, he's kind of expensive, 3.8k, but I think he's worth it. Now at right mid, we're gonna go with one of the best players in the team, Karim Bellarabi. Like, Karim Bellarabi has been one of the best players in the team, and he's just a fucking beast. That 90 pace, 86 dribbling really shows how much of a good player he is. Like, he always supplies the striker that's on the right hand side really well, always giving good crosses, good passes, and always making good runs with the ball and dribbling. Now at center mid, we're gonna be going with a cam actually from the Bundesliga, Shinji Kagawa. Well, Shinji Kagawa, he hasn't been great, but he hasn't been shit. Like, he's been decent, and he kind of gets you the job done. Of course, for me, in my opinion, when he goes to attack and shoot, he's atrocious. But like with his dribbling and with his passing, he's not that bad, and he's actually really good with his dribbling and passing. So yeah, if you want a really good dribbler and a really good passer of the ball, get Kagawa, but don't expect good shooting from him. Now at center mid, we're going again with another cam because I'm really lazy to do this position changes. So yeah, pardon me for that. I should have bought them as center mids, but whatever. We're going with Roberto Firmino, which is another great player. Of course, in my opinion, I think FIFA should have given him a better pace stat. I think at least he needs at least 80 pace, but like that hasn't been like affecting me at all because like he's being a great player for me, doing great passes and giving great balls to the strikers and really playing it well with the wingers. And now at left mid, we're gonna be going with another BPL player. It's Samir Nasri. In my opinion, Samir Nasri has been one of the biggest disappointments in this team. When I bought him, like with that 81 pace, 86 dribbling, 83 passing, I thought he was gonna be like a Robert Pires, something out of this world. Like I've tried Robert Pires in one of my friends' Xbox once because I've got a PlayStation 4, just to make that clear. So yeah, I really thought it was gonna be one of those really great French left mid like Frank Ribery, but he has just disappointed me. Like, I know it says here that he's got an high attacking work rate, but for me he has really been sluggish, and like he hasn't been putting a lot of effort into playing, and yeah, he's been pretty disappointing for me, in my opinion. Now at striker, we're gonna go with a Bundesliga striker with Javier Chicharito. Now we're gonna be going with this Mexican beast, Javier Chicharito, which is my go-to penalty taker in this team. Like, Chicharito is just an amazing player. His pace is just amazing, and he's a really good player all around, and his shooting is like his finishing is very good, and he gets into a lot of good like plays with Karim Bellarabi. Like he gets into a lot of 1-2s with him, and Karim Bellarabi, when he's on the wing, like, and he sends it across, if Chicharito can get to it, Chicharito always finishes it. So yeah, I really like Chicharito. He's a striker that's worth it. Of course, this is the 80 rated version, but I think you can get the upgraded version. But when I bought him in December, winter upgrades hadn't occurred yet, so now is that he had the balls to make the squad builder, basically. So yeah, I really like Chicharito because he's got great finishing, and he does a lot of well link up with Bellarabi. Now at striker, we're gonna go with the best player in this team, in my opinion. Like, I think a lot of you guys already know him, Benteke. Like, Benteke is just an overpowered motherfucker. Like, 77 pace, that's a hoax. Like, it feels like he has at least 85 pace. That 75 dribbling, that's another hoax. It feels like he has like 83 dribbling. His shooting, another fucking hoax. For me, in my opinion, like, he's been playing like a fucking messiah, like a fucking George Weah. Like, every time I send him like a lob, he just controls it chilling with, sometimes like, he just controls it like a fucking Messi type of guy. When I send him into him lobs and like lob passer and things like that. And when it comes to volleying, he's pretty good when the goalkeeper doesn't catch it, and he's got really good control. And when I give him the ball, like, I tend to push the ball, like, for example, with him, like, you know that type of Gareth Bale style when he pushes the ball and then starts to run like a fucking gazella? Like, I like to do with Benteke, and I have never failed whilst doing that, and most of the time when I do that, he scores wonderful goals, and for me, he has been really good at chipping, and of course at heading with his 6'3" and 85 physical. Like, he just bullies defenders with his strength. So yeah, if you don't get this manager, like, so yeah, now the squad building is over. really good team. I would really recommend it. Maybe replacement, to be honest. Replacements, maybe for Zouma, totally get Gary Cahill. And maybe any left BPL left mid instead of Samuel Nasri. And maybe Silky Ilky instead of Shinji Kagawa. I just wanted to make this team as cheap as possible. Like, I don't really know right now what is the worth of how much worth is this team, but I will be putting it on the corner beside Piszczek. So yeah, and now before I sign off, you need to get, for this team to be 100 chem, you need to get a German manager in the Barclays Premier League, so this team can be 100 chem, like 100 chem for the team. I know Shinji Kagawa sitting on 8, but like when you at least play like 10 games with him, his loyalty is gonna go up and you're basically gonna have full chem all the way. We have reached the end of a video. If you guys enjoyed this video, which I really hope you do, don't forget to sexually harass that like button. It would really help me out. And if you guys are new around here and you like my content, which I really hope you do, don't forget to stab that subscribe button. It will help the millions of people with AIDS around the world. So yeah, it's a really good cause, guys. And yeah, I really hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay orgasmically awesome.